Look at Myro. I apologize. It's been a few days. We ended up having a catastrophic flood where I am from. If you look up northern Pennsylvania, Tioga County, um, it was unbelievable. The right over here, I'll show you real quick. This was in the town I live in. Look at this. I mean, it was unbelievable. I never seen anything like it. And this creek right here, this river, runs right behind my house. Literally, right behind my house. Came up to the deck. This is down by the dollar store in town here. Um, this store is actually still open. There's a dollar store at the other end of town, and at Tops, they just got smashed. They were down right down beside this bridge down here. Right to the right would be Tops. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it would be to the left. And the dollar store would be down that way also. But the water ended up cresting over, what do they call it? The dike, and just totally destroyed everything. We had 4 feet of water in our garage. We had an inch of mud all through our house. We lost everything in our garage. It blew the back wall out. Actually took a 50-inch TV out the back wall, and I've never seen it again. A shed that sat right beside our house actually took the shed, and the whole thing is gone. I have no idea where it went. They haven't seen a piece of it. It was unbelievable. It was like a raging 40-mile-an-hour river. 4 people lost their lives, unfortunately, and just catastrophic. It was unbelievable. But that's where I've been. I haven't put videos out now for about a week. Here's the Acorn uptown. They got hit. They're closed still. Was unbelievable. I never seen anything like it. Here a lot of clothing has been donated, and there's no further need for clothing. But donations of other items are still welcome. Instead of making a trip to Walmart, your neighbors have done it for you. I have a link in the description of the video if you want to donate anything. If you got it, that's great. If you don't, no big deal, man. But I am going to donate it. Any donations I get are going to go to the community, and try to help some of these people. Some people are more fortunate than others, and some are less fortunate than others. And it's important at times like these, we all pull together, and this town has. It's unbelievable. This town, I mean, we've had the Red Cross here, the Salvation Army, FEMA, I believe it was, or PEMA, right here, Pennsylvania Disaster and Crisis Cleanup. I mean, everything I've hauled out to the road from my garage, like 15 minutes later, there'll be people pulling in, loading it up on their trucks and taking it to the dumpster for me. You know what I mean? Just fantastic, unbelievable. People dropping off hot lunches and meals. What a great. I can't say enough for this community. Westfield, Pennsylvania. What an amazing community we got up here. So, like I said, there'll be a link in the description of the video if you feel like donating anything to help our less fortunate families out. That would be much appreciated. But that's where I've been at, guys. So I apologize for not getting any videos out. Been a pretty crazy week, but we are back at it, and all you members out there, get ready. I'll be in Discord tomorrow. Not all day. I still got tons of cleanup to do, but we're going to start trading again, and and start making some money. I am yearning for that. I haven't had internet for 4 days, so that's another reason I haven't got videos out. We've had electric and gas, but no internet. So just got it back today, and yeah, and I am itching to start trading. So that's something that interests any of you other guys. $15, man. That's it. $14.99. Sign up for a level 3 membership. There's over 200 members in here. You get over 10 hours of videos to teach you, how to use, Elliott waves, how to use the Fibonacci retracement, how to look for price targets, everything, how to draw trend lines, how to set up your trading view, how to long and short the market. You name it, over 20 videos, over 10 hours of videos. So you get your $15 for sure. I see other people out there charging $700 for stuff that the information I give out. So $15. One of them things in there could change your life. All right. When I used to have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And go work construction, and I loved it. I loved the job. I loved the guys I work with and stuff, but is that something I wanted to do the rest of my life? Absolutely not. It's when you can create your own income and stuff like that, it makes a massive difference, and I'm sure that's the goal for a lot of you people out there, and you can do it. Nobody's any smarter than anybody else. Best trader in the world puts his pants on like you do, eats like you do, takes a shower like you do. You can be you listening to me right now. You can be the best trader in the world ever. You got to put time and effort into it, and believe me, I have lost thousands of dollars learning to trade. Thousands of dollars. And to get to the point where you're profitable, and once you get there, that's a super good feeling. It's almost like paying for college. You're paying for your tuition to learn how to trade. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but if you can shortcut it and learn from some people, that is definitely the way to go. All right. I'm not telling you to buy my course. If you want to go out and buy somebody else's, go buy it. Just educate yourself. Learn from people that can teach you something. Just because mine's cheap, $15, does not mean that it's any less better than $500 courses out there, right? Plus, you get a link to our Discord, and you can come over and trade with us over there and start learning how to leverage trade. So anyway, if that interests you, come sign up and join us, guys. We'd love to have you, all right? Last video we put a target up here, okay? We had, this is Bitcoin here. I did want to show you that first. I believe Bitcoin's heading up to about 65.5 here. Looks like it's doing a 5-wave up. Looks like right in here it had an ABC for a 4-wave, that's what you want, ABC, and the 2-wave here should be an ABC. Then you should have 5 waves in your 1, 3, and 5, your Elliott waves. It's another thing you want to learn, Elliott waves. Excuse me. I trade Elliott waves non-stop, every single day. If I see a 5-wave coming, if I can count my 4 waves and I know 5 waves coming, I'm long in that 5-wave. You know what I mean? Every single day I trade Elliott waves. That Elliott wave trading and using the RSI and the moving averages, that's my number one way of trading. Once in a while breakouts and stuff like that, trend line breaks and stuff, but trend lines get violated so many times that it gets old after a while. You know what I mean? If you're a trader, you know what I mean. They get violated all the time. constantly. So support and resistance, that's good to trade. That's pretty decent to trade. You know what I mean? If you have resistance area up here, you have a support area down here. Every time it gets up here, if it's gotten rejected the last 3 times, chances are it's probably going to get rejected again. Go short. Down here, if it's bounced 3 times, chances are it's going to, your chances are better of it bouncing than falling through. But you got to look at the RSIs and stuff too. You got to put everything together. Your moving averages, are you crashing, or moving averages bearish now, or you got to put everything together out there and with this stuff. But anyway, here is the crypto bubbles for the day. Nice and green. I'd like to see that. That is a good sign. And where is Myro on here? Got to get that. Like to see this thing bounce. Have you heard that Trump is putting out a cryptocurrency? How about that? That's crazy, isn't it? But he's really going full force with this crypto. It said it's not going to be a meme coin. Okay, it's not going to be a meme coin. It's going to be something that challenges the banking system. And he said that if he gets elected president, he's looking at using Bitcoin, which the government owns 207,000 Bitcoin, to pay off the national debt. So, how about that? Wouldn't that be something? Bitcoin gets the country out of debt. How about that? Bitcoin saves the day. Wouldn't that be something? Of course, it would be Trump doing it, so we'll see, quite honestly, I don't want to get into the politics things, but if Trump is pulling for crypto, I'm kind of leaning that way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, crypto is a big part of my life. And if you watch this channel, I'm sure it's a huge part of yours. We want somebody in there that supports crypto and is looking for to advance the technology and keep it in the USA. We don't want XRP or Cardano moving out of the US. We want them companies to stay here. I mean, that's super important. Binance and all of them. We just keep the SEC just keeps hammering these guys. And Trump said if he gets in, the very first day he is going to fire Gary Gensler because he has done nothing but stifle the crypto community, and I believe that. There is the ones he goes after that he definitely should. The scams and stuff like that. Absolutely, 100%. I'm all for that. But to just attack these companies, just to rake them over for money and fine money, fines, like they just did with XRP. What was it, $125 million fine or something? It always ends up in a fine. The SEC never loses. It's hard to beat the government, right? So it'd be good to see Trump get in there, hire somebody that's crypto proactive, and has our back in this, and keeps the bad actors out also. That's super important. So let's take a look at this Myro chart. All right, on this 4-hour last video I did was back in here. I said look for a target right around here. I forget, if I zoom out here it'll show you. You might have to go out further. We were looking for a target right there, 9859. Okay, and we came up to about 98. Okay, so just barely 9859. If you're going on a 4-hour, we were looking for 5 waves up, and that's exactly what we got. 9859. Give me a minute here, please. The internet's still not 100. We just got our internet back today, so that is a joy. You have to say it's been miserable without it. Yeah, you can see here we went up to just about 9.8. Okay, 9.7, 9.77, something like that. Okay, so fell just a hair short here with this fifth wave. And then, of course, we are starting this corrective move. After 5 waves up, you have a correction, usually an ABC. All right, there is no retracement there for a 618 or 702. Here's the top, down to the bottom. We have a 50% retracement here. Okay, so let's take a look here. Let's zoom in on this and see what kind of structure we possibly have going on in here. Okay, we got a lot of wicks coming in through here, right through here. Okay, you can see this top half lost its support, came back up, now it's testing it as resistance. Looks like another excuse me, wheezing a little bit, allergy time. Got to use my inhaler after the video here. Looks like a possible other 5 wave down here, but this might, okay, please pay attention. This might learn something here. Okay, if this is a 2 wave, and this would be a 3, right? If this is a 4, if we're going to show you something here, okay, it cannot go higher than 50% off of wave 2. All right, so let's see. Let's take a measurement. And it does come, it comes way over 50%. It came up to a 702. So this is not a 5 wave down system right here, okay? Looks like probably going to get more of a bounce up through here. Let's see what the RSIs say. 4 hours bullish and heading up. 8 hour is also bullish and heading up. It's just turned into the upside. 12 hour 79, 77, it is bullish. And your daily looks good, bullish. Weekly, weekly's heading down. Okay, so looks like it's probably going to make a move up. Let's get back on this 4 hour. I'll show you here. It's probably going to make a move back up towards a 618 or 702. Alright, so let's put a fib back on here. Alright, and I would look for a retracement on this thing. Let's get that off there. Right up in this area, right up here. Me personally, if it happens, okay? Nobody knows for sure what any of this stuff's going to do, but none of this is financial advice, guys. I give it, I show you my best shot here. I look at these things, look at these charts every day. What kind of retracement did we have on this if this is a wave 1? Alright, you got to put all the pieces together to see what is going on here, right? Beautiful, 50%. That's great. That's great. A powerful wave 1 will retrace 50%. Okay, this would be your wave 1, 2 to the 50%, and this 3. It's probably going to head higher than that 618 or 702. A 3 wave should be your longest and strongest wave. 4, 5. If this works out like that, okay, it's looking like that. It's looking like this is definitely a wave 1, 2, 50% retracement. Now, what's going to tell the story is this right up here. Is it going to be able to break through this area? Okay, lower half here, 8974. We're going to put a label right there. Oops, I'm sorry. What's going on here? Oh, I must be hitting the line. Alright, well, what is going on? It's not letting me put a price label on here. Let's get that off here then and try something else. That don't make makes sense. Okay, well, how about that? Well, let me put it up there. Nope. Where's the killer? Let's see. Let's see if the, no, nothing is, I don't know what the heck is going on there. That don't make sense. But, watch for retracement up into this zone, okay? Oh, I don't know what's going on, guys. Not let me put anything on there, huh? Wow. Okay, but watch for retracement up into, right up into this zone here at 9.1 at your high level, and about 9 cents. 9 to 915. Okay, if it blows through that, obviously this thing is heading higher. Okay, and we'll get price targets for that after that. But I got something else to show you here. Okay, please hang in just a second here. This internet is being a real bugger for me. Just 1 second, guys. Pretty important. Gonna load up here. Just had my internet turned on like 2 hours ago, literally, after days of it being off because of this terrible flooding up here. It was just crazy. I've never seen anything like it. The water got up to our deck in the backyard, and I woke the wife up right before it got to the deck, and I said, "Hey, you might want to get up and around here. I think we might have to evacuate here." We've never had to do that. Okay, we've been in this place about 2.5 years now, and it got scary. I finally said, "Hey, load up the kitty cats, and please." Well, I told her, I said, "Please get in the vehicle. I'll hand you the cats." We have 3 of them. Handed them to her, and we headed for higher ground. We first went and got gas because we needed that. As soon as we pulled out of Top's parking lot, the water started coming across, and it was just unbelievable. We got out of there just in time. We headed up to higher ground, to safer ground, and waited it out. But definitely heartbreaking coming home and seeing what happened. It's pretty crazy, but what are you gonna do? That's life. It's not always what you want it to be, but it'll all work out. We're all alive. It's all good. God, Jesus had our back there, and got us out of harm's way, and we'll survive. So if we get this pushed a little bit higher down here, guys, okay, down here on this 4-hour, we'll get this. There we go. Yeah, it's moving a little bit faster now. I apologize about that. They're still working on this data speed here for us, so it'll get there. Get in on this 1 hour. There we go. Okay. Gotta go up here. I just want to make sure all these time frames are working alright before I waste my time talking here. Okay. Because this is looking like something, possibly something else working into here, which I'm hoping not, but if it is, it is. And what I'm looking at, is a possible 5 waves down. And I've talked about this. I talked about it, I don't know, a few weeks ago or so. Now, like I said, this 50% retracement rate here, if that's what that is, okay, and we get this bounce out of here, which a 50% retracement, that's a nice, powerful retracement, okay? what I'm saying is, if it goes deeper, it doesn't have as much. Picture it like a rubber band. All right, if you pull back to here, it's nice and strong. Boom, it takes off. Further you pull it back, stretchier the rubber band. You're not going to get as much, oomph out of it, right? Okay, so a 50% retracement, which is, is rare. Usually, if you're looking for an entry, on a pullback, on a wave one or whatever, you're looking down here, right, down in this area here. 618 to 786. That's normally what you're looking for. To get it up here to 50%, that's a strong move. All right, so where could this potentially head to? All right, let's take a trend-based fib. Go from our low to our high. Go back down here. Potentially, if this would work out the whole way up here, up towards 12 cents. Okay, now that would take us out of, I believe, of what I'm looking at as a possibility here of happening. Now there's another thing. Looks like there's a resistance line here, right down through here, that we are just coming up against now. Okay, so that's going to prove a lot right there. You're going to definitely want to see a break of that, and you have another one coming up here. All right, excuse me, guys. It's been days since I've looked at these charts, guys, so you're kind of looking at them for the first time with me for the last 4 days. I haven't been able to look at these things. Now, if this ends up breaking towards the upside, right? Say it does. Let's see if anything lines up here, all right? There's that trend-based fib. I'm just winging this, right? Alright, trend-based fib be a little bit lower. That gives about, the measurement of the wedge. And I went, about right there. Okay, it could have probably came out and a little bit more out to the edge here, but just to be, just to be 100% fair here. All right, it's given a target about 11.2. All right, so let's just go with the 11.2. All right, that is a measurement of the, and it usually does the measurement of the wedge. Okay. Now, for this to nullify a 5 waves down, this can retrace up to 50% of wave 2. All right. So if we pull this down here, a fib, and this goes above 50%, then chances are this 5 waves down is out. Okay. Oh boy, that's real close, ain't it? Wow. That's like right at 50%. Okay, so what if it goes to there? What if that's what happens? And it just makes up to 11 and stalls out right there. Then we're still in that potential zone here of the 5 waves down, right? And this is important, guys. This is very, very important. This is money, right? So, what would the target be if it does stop there to 50% for the 5th wave? Oh, real pretty. All right, you'd be looking right around 3 cents. Okay. That would reset everything down at 3 cents here. Let's put a horizontal line across here because I want to take a look and see if that lines up with any major, if we have any major supports back through there or anything like that. Okay, let's get this stuff. Let me leave that stuff on here. Let's go out in a weekly. I don't know if a weekly goes that low. It doesn't. You know. So we'll see what happens. All right, now the big key here to watch for. All right, when this thing starts making this move, is to watch for it to take out this price target here. I'm gonna get it for you in just 1 second. Please hang in there. Please hit the like and subscribe, guys. I'd appreciate that so much. I apologize about the internet here. It'll get better here. They're getting it fixed. Now the target, is at 11,086. You want to see it take out that would take out the 50%, and that would negate the 5 waves down. All right. If we get this break, if this breaks up and runs up here to 11 cents, 11.08, 11.1, whatever, and gets rejected and starts rolling over, then we could have some problems here. Okay, so pay very, very close attention to that. All right, please hit the like and subscribe, guys. Consider going over and donating to to help the people out up here. It's in the description of the video. There's a link you can click on for USDT, and any donations are going to the community. So thank you so very, very much, guys. Go sign up for a level 3 membership. Come trade with us. Learn how to do these charts. It'll change your life, I'm telling you. And I'll talk to you soon.